Good morning, fellow traders. Bob here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Thursday, April the 22nd, 2021. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left off the market yesterday. So SPX ended up having a nice push up yesterday. Monthly chart here is still green over the upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart, guys, there's a lot of signs out there that are pointing to a potential corrective move, right, being over the upper Bollinger Band here on the weekly chart, while RSI is overbought and bearish divergence, right? So there's a couple of those things, but yet there's still some bullishness in this market right here. We had a strong close yesterday, although it was decreasing volume on the SPY. But it is possible this is an ABC down for our wave 4 that we've been tracking here, which goes to a minor wave 4, which is oftentimes what we see. So there's a couple confirmations right here, which make it pretty interesting. Was it a 382? No way. I mean, right, we're nowhere close to a 382. We're more of like just above the 236. It's super momentum, but all these retraces have been pretty shallow. So we'll see how it goes. We're generally leaning bullish on this based on the wave count. Futures are kind of flattish and down a little bit this morning, so we may see a pullback right here, which actually can make this kind of a 1-2 of the larger wave 5 up, or some other bearish counts right here. This is A, this is B, and we could see a wave C, or this is a 1-2, and then we could see a larger wave 3 down to really start kind of the end of this impulsive wave up. So, but for the most part, we're leaning bullish, but we still are approaching it with a little bit of caution here. Let's take a look at the SPY and see how it's behaving here this morning. So like I said, futures are down a little bit here. We're testing the bottom of this geometric line here this morning, so let's see how that goes for SPY. Futures is down like 5 points right here. Pretty choppy. We're kind of losing the geometric line right here this morning. So let's see how it goes. We got job numbers at 8:30, so that could move the market more than normal because there hasn't been a lot of economic activity this week. Again, big thing, obviously same thing right here on the MES. We really just want to kind of keep an eye on this geometric line, kind of testing that here this morning. Let's take a look at the Qs and see how they're behaving here today. So Qs are basically, this is an interesting resistance level here that we pointed out in the bubble report here this morning from Tuesday's high. From Tuesday's highs, forming a little bit of resistance here pre-market. So if we can get over the pre-market highs, things could look pretty good. Otherwise, if we break below this pivot level, we might test the bow and arrow resistance right here, the bow and arrow support there for the Qs. Let's take a look at IWM. It could be bull flagging going into it. A big push yesterday. So again, airlines are reporting this morning. They're having some good outlook. So let's see if that starts to get things going here today. Again, cruise lines were strong yesterday, which is really weird. The XLF guys, I'm just kind of chopping sideways here this morning, so they may be waiting on, the earnings and maybe waiting on the job numbers here this morning. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so Apple. Apple this morning, guys, is just a little bit down, about like 30 cents right here. We added some signal zones. I know it's kind of bright right here, but we're kind of between these zones. So I'd really like to see it get over 133.80 to show some bullishness. Otherwise, it might come down and test this bottom zone here today. So we've got that going on there. And then, of course, we got Tesla. So Tesla, guys. Big push yesterday, expecting some follow through today, so just kind of keep it on the bullish radar. It could pull back and retest those levels and then bounce, but if it holds the pre-market lows, look for some relative strength in Tesla. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get more in-depth video coverage on the stocks or setups that are on our radar, be sure to join our group or subscribe to the Bubble Report for more morning analysis. The Bubble Report includes S&P 500 review, also a market profile game plan on the S&P futures, sector updates, gappers, orbs, unusual option activity, economic calendar, and we also have Elliott wave counts that are on our radar made by Algo 382. Be sure to click the link at the end of this video to subscribe today.